All right, let's start off with the final lesson of the year, lesson 84 of 84, which I'm going to explain how this is going to go. I'm just going to show you that this one is exactly just a bit of a recap of what you've seen. I think it was in lesson 75, right? But our directive from our HOD, who you know is Grant, said that when we do come back to this, and the reason why we are revisiting it is because obviously there's a massive chunk of cells, etc., that you do have to complete in your S1. You really need to produce something that's super great and of high quality. And so what I'm going to do is, yes, I'm just quickly obviously going to have a have a quick squiz at the slides so you can be familiar with them again. But what I'm going to do is show you a bunch of case studies. Okay, so when I say case studies, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the what do they call it now? Yeah, there's a sales term for it. Anyway, I'm going to show the sales the deck, right? The deck. Okay. So a deck presentation for a client, right? I'll also show you one of the complete breakdowns in terms of live reads, etc., that I created for Planet Fitness with 919. And then obviously I'm going to take you through the Cotton on or the Cotton Fest, excuse me, I always get the two confused, right? The Cotton Fest promo, so that you can actually see kind of how holistically this all goes, knowing what you know already from the previous lessons of being able to sit down with the client, etc. And so you can see some of the stages, not necessarily maybe with the client themselves, because the client is not here, but we'll jump forward and have a look at obviously those execution or rollout plans, right? Okay, so just again, step 6 was making sure that you get down to the basics and follow these copywriting tips. Remember that the goal that you are and the elements, the approach, the opening, the simplicity of it, clarity, active language that we are using when we are doing the copy, which you'll see in examples that I will show you, credibility as well are very important. Um, Product mention, so mentioning the product over and over as much as you can, and also digital strategies wherever it is. Doesn't matter. Advertising is about being able to kind of re-network the brain and sell a product that can stay in the subconscious, right? Editing, obviously, in terms of the post production of what it is that you're doing, and group efforts as well, making sure that you are like cohesive with all those different cogs within this particular process. So again, group efforts, right? So step 7 is make sure that your masterpiece passes that test, and by that you need to pass the test of the 7 deadly sins of creating copy, right? So sin 1, did you fail to attract the listener's attention? Sin 2, did you fail to appeal to the listener's self-interest? Sin 3, did you fail to paint a picture? Sin 4, were you so clever or creative that you forgot to actually sell? Sin 5 said, did you forget to give the listener a reason to act now? Sin 6, did you use cliche written copy? And sin 7 says, did you write too much copy so that it is confusing and the message is actually lost? Step 8 said that learn how to sell your ideas and definitely win support. Right. So again, don't produce a lousy spec spot. Don't like what is it? Um Use like a second-hand approach to what it is that you're trying to actually do the process properly, or go through the process properly. Explain your assumptions and manage their expectations, and present that kind of rationale as you sit with your clients and build your strategy moving forward. Selling a marketing strategy, not a commercial, is very important because again, This may involve the production of a campaign instead of one particular spot. So, a whole campaign, you'll see the example now. And then again, we said about the testimonials that are used. With number five in step eight, involve production people in sales so that you have a holistic, once again, a holistic quality approach to the product that is being made. Step nine says tips and tricks in technical production. One, don't skip on the tool that you might need to create the right product. Musical choices obviously add ambience, and so when you'll see in the scripting of the voiceover stuff, the voiceovers, I think you can't see it right here, but I'll show it to you, right? You'll see that there are elements of sound effects and background music and so on, so that the copy will indicate that the producer should actually put into the final production. And stay focused. Finally, remember to encourage production people to stay focused and really understand what is this all about. The last step there is to take pride in your world and sell competitively. Remember that it's never going to be easy. It never is going to be easy, this entire process, but the sales process is not easy. It's grueling, and for you to get that commission that you really, really, really deserve and you want, you have to earn it. And that goes without saying, you would think, but a lot of jobs are done almost at a mediocre entry level of quality assurance, right? They still get paid. Here, you got to work for your money. And then what I did, again, if you go in and have a look at this particular lesson, I said, go check out this particular channel. There's kind of a very hard-hitting approach, kind of a crass approach to how to write copy and sales exercises, etc., which I thought were really cool. And then, yeah, use these tips here and what you learned from what you've learned from the RAB guide to write a 30-second advert to play out on a Boston broadcast or on Boston broadcasts for a student night at a popular club. And then I gave it a bit of an extra link. So I'm going to stop that share over there. I'll quickly let's go to the PDFs first, which are here. Okay, all right. PowerPoint presentations. Let me make this a little bit bigger. And I want to go to the voiceover script so that you can actually see. So in the previous lecture, we covered one particular one, which was about the golfing, right? The putt golfing for kids. Here's one for arts and entertainment of Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite. So that's a theater play that wants to obviously needs a little bit of advertising because it's going to open soon. It's around the holiday season. The gender, male or female, 32nd. The demographic, we're looking at parents who are going to buy the tickets, particularly maybe even for their children or for themselves, right? Dancers that are interested in the craft or art, the profession of dancing and theater. All right, the character or narrator needs to have a theater representative or storytelling tone and delivery. The vocal direction, cultured, rich, knowledgeable, warm, and suggested music is definitely from the Nutcracker itself, like the actual play. So suggested sound effects, music should be sufficient because the Nutcracker, it's a very I'm not going to sing it for you. If you know the Nutcracker, you know exactly that whatever. All right. Okay. I said I wasn't going to sing it for you, but it's so worldly because this is such an old legacy play that everyone would know it if they just even heard the music alone. They'd be like, oh no, this is the Nutcracker. All right, here is the copy that is written that should take 30 seconds. Are visions of sugar plums dancing in your head? Then bring your family to Centennial Hall this Christmas season to experience the splendor of Tchaikovsky's holiday ballet, The Nutcracker, featuring the talents of the Royal Dance Academy and the Symphony Orchestra. Be entertained by the magic and power of this classic holiday ballet for one night only, but keep the memories of a lifetime but keep the memories of a lifetime. I'm not going to teach you vocal deliveries now. It's just out of context, right? For advanced tickets, call 555-5555 to arrange your seating now. Okay. All right. So very simple. There's a little bit of, so in here, Sugar Plum Fair, like I said, the Sugar Plum Fairy, which is the name of that particular humdrum, whatever it is that I was saying to that little melody there. It's immediately we know it's a nutcracker, so we'll put that in there. For example, we definitely want to give the details as to where it is and who is holding the play, basically, right? And and again, featuring those talents that are credible, the Royal Dance Academy, and in this case, obviously at the Symphony Orchestra, which is very credible then as well. How do you do it? Well, you're just going to go buy tickets and arrange your seating now. Okay, let's have a look at something different. Value View Automotive. So, male or female, 30 seconds, men between 20 and 40 years old of age. The character, the narrator should be an announced type, so it's a hard sell. Remember, I said to you that hard sell. It's like, are you ready for this? Value View on automotives, excuse me. Uh, got all of the hottest SUVs, that type of really hard sell. Anyway, anticipation, authoritative, thrilling, suggested music could be a little bit hard hitting, classic rock, electric guitars, reeling. Have to try it out to see what kind of, because classic rock could also maybe set a different mood, depending on which classic rock song or instrumental you're busy using, right? Suggested sound effects, pedal to the metal, racetrack, and bells. Let's go look at the copy. All right. So are you ready for this? Valley View Automotives got all of the hottest SUVs that you've been looking for. You've been looking for. Let me just say that exactly as it is. Okay. Enjoy a test drive and the opportunity to drive one of these powerful vehicles off the lot for half the price. Yes, half the price. Now is the time to get yourself to Valley View by Car. See the repetition so that we know that we're driving the product and obviously the shop at which you can go and buy on foot or even by air to take advantage of this outrageous sale. So even if you want to fly on over, you're going to save half a vehicle's price, original price, which is crazy. All right, okay. You better get here quickly because the promotion is only going on for 24 hours, and the automobiles, the cars, whatever, are leaving the lot faster than you can say. Four-wheel drive, Valley View Automotive, a dealership you can depend on. Right, we'll do one more. Okay, not an automotive one. Let's try something different. So here we go, computers and electronics. The male is the gender that they're looking for in terms of the voiceover artist, right? Length, 30 seconds, target demographic, people who may want to change service providers, right? So character or narrator is a tech enthusiast, friend having a phone conversation. So it could be kind of like conversational role playing, whatever it may be, right? Vocal direction, energized smarty pants, mix of geek and cool, so a little bit of attitude in there, and suggested music, light techno or acoustic guitar, and a sound effect, sound of modems connecting, phones dialing, ringing, whatever it is. Okay, what's that? Right, and it won't be now. I'm doing a bit of a hard sound. Let me just read it as. So what's that? You lost your internet connection again. Well, my friend, either you're downloading. No, you're downloading. Makes sense. All right. Well, my friend, either your downloading habits need to be curbed or you should get a new internet service provider. I'm with Superspeed Nation, the fastest, most reliable internet connection on the planet. And to make that statement, it has to be true, right? Um, I can even talk to relatives overseas through the internet without missing a beat. Hint of a shock and a surprise. You're with who? Jason's buddy. Well, they're not quite Jason's buddy. They're not quite what they advertised themselves to be now. Are they? Well, there are no surprises with internet service provided by Superspeed Nation. Oh, and if you want their number, here it is. Trails off. The anchor will say Superspeed Nation. Visit us on the web at website hrad.com, and obviously you'd give the website over there. Okay. So that's for, let's say, copy. So if I go to this was something that we did for, didn't actually eventually get the deal, but the here's so here is the I explained to you what is called the deck. Okay. So it's the presentation that we put together for a client, and that's fine if we didn't get it. Like this was Santon. It's a great idea, but anyway, Santon, whatever it is. Maybe not this year, maybe next year. Okay, so you'll see that 909 is there. Says the deck is quite short and punchy, so we make sure that a lot of um stats about the station. We know that the mission statement, etc., is here. Feel good all the time, anytime. Not just a nebulous tagline, but very fitting and best describes 909 FM. One of the standout features of 909 is its ability to remove the cringe factor that for parents. In an age where the media landscape is cluttered with content that is not suitable for all ages, this station's family-friendly programming is a welcome change. So you must understand that as we are pitching to the client, they're getting a good idea, a very clear idea as to what the station is all about, what it should probably sound like, what the content is like, what type of advertiser would be a good fit for this, etc., right? So it's clear that 909 is responding to the audiences of Johannesburg, in Johannesburg desire for to the audiences in Johannesburg desire for rich, meaningful content that provides that warmth, feeling of hope as the most uplifting feel-good broadcast station in Africa. 909 is set to raise the bar even higher with its impressive presenter lineup. Right? With years of experience at commercial radio, the station's presenters are well equipped to add quality and professionalism to the programming, and this will undoubtedly allow the station to communicate with a level of gravitas to its listeners and brands alike. It's easier to see why 909 has been growing in popularity over the past 3 years. True, we actually have. Who wouldn't want to be aligned with a positive broadcaster that uplifts its audience? And that's good attraction. I did not write this. This is obviously a very professional sales lady. She's been in the business for I don't know how long. Yeah. Anyway, so this comes second nature to her. Anyway, obviously knowing about her brand, etc., blah blah blah. Right, and it's going to get into her now, Santana as well. So what do we bring? Good vibes, good music. Ultimately, our goal is to become a byword for an upbeat, can-do attitude. It's what Joburg inspires us. Feel good, feel 919 with a clear mission to uplift the broader community and add joy back into the day-to-day for our listeners. But 70% of the music we play is also homegrown. In fact, it's a lot more than that. Tune into 919 and you'll hear tracks in almost any of the languages which are true. You'll hear in Joburg everything from Jersey and Lira to Sunset Sweatshop and Kurt Darren, as well as trending international favorites. So, excuse me, just want to get some water. All right. So our power numbers, by way of our curtain raisers, like here are our numbers over here. If we look at, we have a stronghold here. That is our footprint around Joburg, which is quite big, which is really cool. It's CASA verified, which is very important for a client to know this as well. So this is what we understand from our target market. The residential potential is 800,000 people. That's not what we have. We're saying this is what the footprint does cover. 316,000 households, 73% of these residents are employed. 90% of households agree that they earn a monthly HH income, so quite a high income, right? 53% are female, 47% are male, and 40% have internet at home as well as on the go via their mobile devices. 8.5 billion rand is a monthly household earning power, right? We're talking about all of these, I'm saying collectively, all of these people together. 8.5 billion in that area alone. So if we look at just this broadcast geo, the core golden loop, so the real core of where we of where we broadcast primarily to. It is there's some of the key suburbs we reach include Melville, Emmarentia, Northcliffe, Victory Park, Greenside, Auckland Park, Parkhurst, Parkview, and so on and so forth. The above is a core golden footprint, loop footprint, and full ICASA broad footprint extends beyond this and reaches a wider audience that can be supplied upon request of review. All right, let me just zoom in a little bit here so you can see. So we have a high share of exclusive reach. So for example, 45,000 listeners, and that's our P7D, right? So 14K listeners yesterday and 12,000 listeners P7D on weekend, Saturday, Sunday, right? 50% of our yesterday listenership also listened to a podcast. So we know that which we do, we repurpose our content all the time, right? They could be listening to when they miss out on the station, going to go obviously to our site, go to obviously our Iona Spotify feeds, etc. And so the thing is that we can also, if we are interviewing, like we're interviewing Santon for this, or one of the shops for this, or someone, whoever it is, like we can go and obviously repurpose like most stations do. But knowing that the lifestyle of our listeners includes podcast usage, right, is a good thing. Okay, anyway, so duplication, we have a higher share of exclusive reach, right? Where it says duplication, listen to other radio stations in GP, so station D and station E, and unique impact, mostly listen and or only listen to 919, that little blue over there that you see there throughout going through there. Let's look at the station E, commercial region, community region, commercial regional talk, right? So we're sitting between this and over here because we're community commercial. So we're going to feel like, okay, cool, that's pretty great. The little dots are where our particularly mostly listen to. And obviously our P1 listeners are there. So they are there, right? And within the 45,000, they decide that certain amounts of that, right, choose to listen, particularly only to 919. So we have a good connection with our listeners. On average, 83% of 919 listeners are not tuning into other stations in Gauteng, which is super cool. That's a big thing. All right, I got that. It's 53%, it's 83%. All right. Okay. All right, what makes our listening audience unique? Well, 50% enjoy music, 57 view on demand, so they use paid for as video subscription, right? Streaming music from connected devices. And again, while we're going through this, if you can imagine what's coming up is why this is important. Like, for example, let's say with Santon, all of this is important because healthy living is important. I wouldn't say like maybe devices are important, right? The shops that sell subscriptions are important, which they do, right? Saving for tomorrow, two times more likely to have a savings account versus participating in gambling activities, good for banking, etc., investments, that type of stuff, right? 83% foodies agree that they have attended a food and wine festival in the past year, so great for obviously for events, right? Esports, e-gamers, 4 times more likely to participate in online gaming, video games, or sports activities. Bulk groceries, shop month-end shoppers agree that they don't purchase groceries every week, which is weird, but okay, who am I to judge? All right, so anyway, it'll tell you here. Okay, well, where do well, so for example, with Santon City, this is important. This is an important number, right? Or if you want to approach any of the other, right? So audiences visit the Santon City Shopping Center precinct. Yes, they do, right? Okay, so the reach and the affinity index, so the percentage of 33% sitting in there. But then obviously we get the affinity index at about let's say, well, I mean, 312, oh, sorry, the K. Right, so it'll be a good trigger for Santon. Okay, the feel good results 909 can deliver for you. Santon City Nights. These were my ideas. I thought they were great. Santon City Nights with 909 and monthly center bundles. So what we could look at to start an ongoing relationship with Santon City as a premium partner for you to consider an annual investment retainer with our station. Our listeners are contextually relevant, or they already visit the Santon Mall. Opportunities with them to connect with a lot of other shopping opportunities every single month. We can feature maybe 6 different stores, or depending on what it is that Santon would like, or there, because the whole thing is that the stores themselves will say, no, I would like to actually advertise this month, and so and so and so forth, right? And then one there would be a obviously kind of a levy fee from Santon that is also paid to the station. In combining a quick off outside broadcast, which is great, like on a Friday night, with an on-air presence rotated to support your stores. Also, like when it's Christmas or Easter or this or that, like have an on, like we'll be there and do outside broadcasts, right? And then what happens is the pricing. So by now, you to be able to see the pricing, they're going to get a little bit of a shock. They're going to be like, ooh, but okay, look, it is Santon City. They've got a lot of money, right? And also, again, this can be broken up between each store, right? Monthly kind of feature, outside broadcast. We can give them 6 stores, produce 30-second generic spots, and obviously a number of them, a maximizer package. So 105 30-second spots per month. Social media, 12 posts, two per store. Social media will do boost budgets as well. And then post-campaign performance reports as well, which then goes to that, and we discount them, always discount them, of, let's say, in this case, 45% to hopefully get them to say, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. The results, again, average cost per week is 30 grand. Discounts that are saving, we kind of re-emphasize that as well. Total spots 117. That's a good amount, man. It's a lot. And again, reach, like the benchmarks, 58%, reach one, reach 3, 29%. The majority after solution will expose the majority of 911 listeners on average 4 or more times, resulting in over 105,000 audio impressions playing out on air, right? And then a bit of the technical terminology there, which is not really that important. Okay, so there's an example of that. Then what I want to do is show you how it then, okay, so not that one. I'm going to show you, just quickly go down to it. Word, so word, I'm going to do the, no, I'll do the, so I'm going to do this Planet Fitness one first. Okay, I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm not going to do all of it. This is what you send, what I sent to Brian Scott, who's the marketing manager, sales agent, obviously Chris Jordan. You can see the activation name, Power Up with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness, the start date was still to be decided, end date. I wanted to show him what all of this would look like while we are doing the detailed meetings and stuff, right? But the more that you can show them what it's going to sound or look like, whatever it is, so on and so forth, the more buy-in they're going to get. So in a nutshell, 919 is joining forces with Planet Fitness signature clubs throughout Joburg to build and host a unique immersive fitness and health immersive experience, right? So our digital strategy, scheduled ads to go out on 919's Instagram and Facebook platforms. Still have to decide on the times, right? And exactly what's going to, like the graphic to be created by 919, required Planet Fitness logo, etc. Right? The caption will be this. It looks very long because it is, right? Okay, there's a caption. Transform your fitness journey with Planet Fitness signature clubs and 919, where we will power up with Planet Fitness. Dive into personalized health and fitness guidance from your trainers and dietitians and allow our staff to expertly support you in signing up to our Power Up Premium membership special. A reduced membership fee only available when you sign up with us and when you visit our clubs for this immersive experience hosted on the date at the Mark at Sandon Gate and whatever at the Wanderers, right? Each weekend, join us on the 919, join us and the 919 crew on air on the 919 on a team. What I'm saying, I wrote this correctly, at our clubs from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. as well, as we'll make you feel fitness good anytime. Where every workout is an opportunity to be your best self. So this tying in obviously with the whole obviously mission statement, etc., as you saw before with 919, right? Powered up with Power Up with Planet Fitness and 919. Visit planetfitness.co.za or find them on all social mediums, Facebook, Instagram, X, and LinkedIn. Planet Fitness, your fit, your life, your planet. And then the hashtag. So remember, this is the caption for the digital strategies, right? Okay. It's not a live read or it's not a script for an ad, etc. Okay, podcast or interviews in the station will be cut, edited, produced, and final products to be uploaded to our iono.fm account and then cross-promoted on our social media platforms. All right. So on each immersive day, so I'll give the full details, man. Like I go all in, right? Okay, presenters will film Instagram reels, exercising of, I don't think it's the right, it's not, no, but that's correct. Exercising, walking through immersive experiences, short chats to clients, pushing, Power Up with Planet Fitness, the club name and the location. Sign up and get a reduced premium on your membership contract only today. Throw forward to upcoming immersive experience outside broadcasts on at other clubs and making sure that they use the hashtags fitness goals, one-on-one training, expert guidance, fitness, fit to fit life experience, health and wealth at Planet Fitness, ZA at I Feel 919. So it's all there for the jock to go and be like, okay, cool, I'm going to do this with a social media manager or person, right? On the on-air rollout, there'll be 3 interviews to be scheduled over week 2, 3, and 4. Excuse me, in the breakfast, lunch, and drive shows. Interviews will feature a Planet Fitness spokesperson and either club trainer, dietitian, or nutritionist. Interviews to push fitness awareness and push the week's Power Up with Planet Fitness immersive experience with 919 broadcasting live from the club, right? Questions, guest questions, and promotional scripts to still be confirmed and provided by 919. The spot rollout, right? And then again, 8 times generic spots throughout each day, 6 times Power Up with Planet Fitness, club specific each day, Saturday, Sunday, same thing over there. The pre-produced spot will sound or look as follows, right? And then to be provided guidance from Planet Fitness Marketing, right? But this is what I wrote for them. All right, so it's pretty much the kind of the same thing that you saw there, but a bit shorter. Transform your fitness journey with Planet Fitness Signature Clubs and 919, where we will power up with Planet Fitness. Dive into personalized health and fitness guidance from trainers and dietitians and allow our staff to expertly support you in signing up to our Power Up Premium membership special. A reduced membership fee only available when you sign up with us when you visit our clubs for this immersive experience hosted on the date at the Mark in Sandown, 129 Rivonia Road. This weekend, join us and 909 and the 909 on a team at our clubs from 11 to 3 p.m. as we'll make you feel fitness good anytime. Where every workout is an opportunity to be your best self. Power Up with Planet Fitness and 909. Visit planetfitness.co.za or find them on all socials, Facebook, Instagram, X, and LinkedIn. Planet Fitness, your fit, your life, your planet. Once again, this is done obviously for week 3 and week 4, right? Showing the different executions, right? There's a live read option 2. Nice. 909 is broadcasting it live, right? Where fitness meets feel good anytime, feeling good anytime. Power up at Planet Fitness and the drop in to here, because this is the live read, right? And once again, so the difference here, experience a fitness environment like never before, chat to some professionals like our trainers, dietitians, and the Planet Fitness team. And while you're there, enjoy a selection from fitness and health vendors with all your nutritional and ready needs. If you sign up on the day at our signature clubs, you'll get the Planet Fitness Power Up membership deal for only the reduced premium at South Africa's top leading fitness club, Planet Fitness. So you see the repetition. Signature situated in Sandton Gate, Wanderers and Sandton, the Mark, and the Mark Sandton, should I say. And you'll also stand a chance to be the winner of one of those Power Up contracts, first 3 months free of charge. And somehow, also we need to work in what, like some of the club services that you get. Visit planetfitness.co.za or follow them on all socials, Facebook, Instagram, etc. Planet Fitness will fit your life, your planet. The outside broadcasts, again, they are obviously articulated there. We'll set up where the club owner and 911 agree would be the best within the immersive experience for clients and potential clients to walk through and interact. Throughout the show, will feature on-air fitness instructors, dietitians, nutritionists. So this is on the days, right? A spokesperson from Planet Fitness and short, colorful clips of the presenters attending that are attending, taking part in some of the cardio sessions or talking to fitness fanatics. I will announce the winner of the 3-month free membership to Planet Fitness signatures then on that day. To that contextually place the club of the week. Important to push, etc. Right? Okay. Push throughout that particular broadcast is again drop in today. Please chat to all, whatever it is. Here's the location, whatever. Deal. And once again, this is how the announce winner mechanic works. The presenter needs to call the winner, tell them to hold the line, take them to air, create the banter, and tell them that they have won, obviously, the 3 months for free. They need to say today, 909 has been getting into top form shape with Planet Fitness signature clubs. Come down to any one of our branches in the Mark, Santon Gate, and at the Wanderers and sign up to a high-end fitness experience. You deserve it. So you also stand a chance to get your first 3 months for free with premium clubs. That is a lot of money, right? Win a name, so you'll say whatever it is, Michelle. You signed up today here at whatever the Arc or the Mark Club, Planet Fitness Club, Premium Club, Prestige Club, whatever they're called, right? Right. You're the winner of the 3-month free contract so you can train in style, courtesy of Planet Fitness. My Fit, My Life, My Planet. Go to planetfitness.co.za, 20 club and service details, and find them all on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, X, and LinkedIn, saying that obviously as a call to action to the listener. Okay. So there's that one. And then there's the last one I'm going to show you, which is this cotton on one. I think I've shown you the cotton on one. Oh no, can't remember. Right. So I'm going to just show you one iteration of it. Get your cotton on at Cotton Fest 2024 with YFM. In a nutshell, Cotton Fest 2024 is here. The annual music festival is back with urban music and a fashion explosion, etc., which I'm going to use in the copy itself. So here's the live read. Sorry, I just want to do one of the activations rather. Okay. The live read. Yeah. Okay. So the activations. So on Monday, the beginning of the week, they're going to play the Cotton Fest promo opener at exactly 6:10. Then the DJ needs to do the live read. The live read says, excuse me, Cotton Fest 2024 is here. The annual music festival is back with urban music and a fashion explosion, and will feature over 160 of South Africa's finest young musical talent. Founded to showcase the diversities in various popular music genres with the aim of fusing the gaps within the different local movements, the event platform also celebrates fashion and sport. Cotton Fest 2024 taking place in the inner city on Saturday, the 4th of February. So for tickets, visit web tickets and pick and pay outlets nationwide. And for all information and the confirmed lineup, go to cottonfest.co.za. Follow Cottonfest online at Cottonfest SA on all platforms. Cottonfest 2024, powered by YFM and Trace Urban. Right. So this is the produced advert, right? Which we'll see now will be played through the execution. So in this case, it's Ayanda must do the live read. Then her instructions are the DJ must mention through. So Uncle Waffles is now in studio, right? She's going to do a bit of a short interview, and somewhere she needs to mention or ask her real name, which is Lungelikle Zwane, right? Then she's going to say on air, win double tickets, double VIP tickets, and 5,000 bucks daily, Monday to Friday, all this week. I will be chatting to a featured artist at this year's festival. Listen well, because if you have sent us your name, surname, and ID number to 32992, I could be calling you just after 4:30 and asking you a question based on the chat that we have today in studio. We have Uncle Waffles. The interview must be 4 minutes max. We're going to play Uncle Waffles Wadi Busa, right? Then we're going to call from obviously the sales and marketing and etc. team will give us a winner, or the producer will give us a winner. Sikle Mduduza, and that's the number that Ayanda will use to get a call. She's going to play the Cotton Fest opener as she comes back. She's going to take the caller to air, create some banter, and say, there's a qualifying question. Yeah, give us any of this year's sponsors because there's so many. And she can answer any one of these. And then you get into the actual question that's going to win her those tickets. What is Uncle Waffle's real name? The answer has to be Lungelikle Zwane. Give some hints if necessary, and then play the winner cotton on uh the winner cotton on at Cotton Fest jingle. Get your cotton on, right? Okay. Closing live promo. So we end the competition, the entire execution, the whole daily, or like I say, actor, like a rollout, right? Congratulations. We're going to tell, did we have, as the winner, was the winner again? Was it Sikle, no? Yeah, Sikle, right. Congratulations, Sikle. You've just won yourself 2 VIP tickets to Cotton Fest 2024 and, excuse me, right, and 5,000 Rand cash courtesy of YFM and Trace Urban. Enjoy the day with performances by artists like DJ Maporiza, MT, and A. Reese, and 160 more at that. Don't forget to also visit the Tuck Shop Retail Fashion Store, the unconventional sports area with live skateboard competitions, half-court baseball courts, and the live art installation. Cotton Fest, get your cotton on, and we're going to play that out and end the execution for that day. Now, you'll see that I've done one for every single day here. This is an exercise specifically that was related for third years, and so it is detailed as it is, but you are nearly a third year, so this should be to your level. Okay, I'm going to end it over there, right? Okay, it's about copy, whatever it is. You saw some examples, and good luck with it, right? I say good luck with your S1. Obviously, it's been great being your lecturer, either online or in contact. And hopefully, I will see you next year for H Radio 3.